The launch of the Huawei Watch 4 series received widespread acclaim. Now, 2 years later, Huawei has introduced the brand new HarmonyOS AI smartwatch. The Huawei Watch 5 comes equipped with more comprehensive health monitoring features, and its AI smart interaction experience has also been fully upgraded. I've also had hands-on experience with it for a while. So how does this generation of Huawei Watch smartwatches actually perform? Let's take a look together. This time, Huawei has defined the Watch 5 as an AI smartwatch, marking the first time it integrates HarmonyOS intelligence and collaboration. It is built on 3 major technological foundations: device, software, and cloud. On the device side, it has a high-efficiency NPU, delivering faster processing. On the cloud side, it connects to an integrated AI large model, making it even smarter. On the software side, it also comes equipped with the brand new HarmonyOS 5.1 system, which has significantly improved smoothness. In short, this is Huawei's most powerful and intelligent watch to date. In terms of the system, the animations and UI of the watch have also undergone some new changes. Transition animations have been added when switching, making the overall experience much smoother. The controls feel silky and responsive. Swiping right from the watch face, you'll notice that the cards here have been newly redesigned. The modules are divided into categories like fitness and health, so all the important information is clear at a glance. You can also tap into the apps within each module, and basically all the commonly used ones are included. Of course, you can also customize the module content according to your own usage habits. Compared to the previous design, practicality has been greatly improved. Empowering all of this is a new chip code named Kirin 19200. Unlike the typical Kirin chips, in addition to its high-performance core that runs the full HarmonyOS, it also integrates an entire extra low-power CPU and GPU inside to drive the system in power-saving mode. Simply put, the Huawei Watch 5 uses a single core to drive 2 systems with completely different performance and power consumption requirements, which is arguably the biggest surprise of this product. Of course, it also supports the latest eSIM and Wi-Fi 6 technologies, enabling high-speed network connectivity independent of a smartphone. As for battery life, taking the 46mm version I have as an example, with always on display and sleep tracking enabled in normal mode and occasional workouts. The battery lasts about 3 days, and it takes around 90 minutes to fully recharge. If you need longer battery life, you just need to swipe up to access the control center and tap to switch to power saving mode. Thanks to the dual core architecture, the switch takes only 3 seconds. With normal use, the battery can last about 4.5 days to a week, depending on whether AOD is enabled. Overall, for a fully smart watch, this kind of performance is quite impressive. Now that we've covered the appetizer, let's take a look at the main highlight of this generation of the Watch 5's upgrades. Here, Huawei has added a new black capsule-shaped multi-core sensor, which the company officially calls the X-type texture window. This is a brand new piece of hardware making its debut on Huawei watches, serving as a new entry point for smart health interaction. It consists of an ECG sensor, a PPG sensor, and a 10-level pressure sensor. This pressure sensor can clearly detect subtle changes in finger pressure. This helps us perform health monitoring with greater accuracy. In addition, it also introduces some new interactive experiences. For example, interactive watch faces, and it can even be used for game controls. So, what impressive experiences can it offer? When we gently press the tactile window with our finger, we can enter the micro health check. It only takes 1 minute to quickly understand our health status. The report covers average heart rate, blood oxygen, body temperature, and ECG, and it can also track stress levels and mood. It provides a comprehensive report with up to 17 metrics, including heart rate variability monitoring. With the tactile window, you can now measure using the VT key at any time without having to open the app menu to search, greatly improving convenience. With the newly introduced side tactile window on the Watch 5, combined with the wrist sensor for monitoring, it effectively avoids interference from skin tone and body hair compared to using only the wrist module. The monitoring results are more accurate, especially for cardiovascular monitoring and blood oxygen detection. The principle is similar to the pulse oximeters commonly seen in hospitals, which work by clipping onto the fingertip, where the skin is thinner and capillaries are more abundant. Red light and infrared light are used to illuminate the finger, and the ratio of absorption by oxyhemoglobin and deoxyhemoglobin for these 2 types of light is calculated to determine blood oxygen saturation. The higher the proportion of red light, the higher the blood oxygen saturation. Although the method used in smartwatches is slightly different, utilizing reflected light instead, the basic principle remains the same. At the same time, holding the device can display real-time blood oxygen results just like a pulse oximeter. If you are traveling in high-altitude areas, this is a very practical feature. Blood oxygen saturation is an important indicator reflecting whether our body is lacking oxygen. For a healthy person, normal blood oxygen saturation ranges from 95% to 100%. 90% is a critical threshold. If it drops below 90%, it means we are in a state of hypoxia. If you remain in a low oxygen state for a long time, you need to be especially cautious. Take oxygen supplementation measures promptly and monitor changes in blood oxygen in real time to avoid severe altitude sickness. In addition, the Watch 5 has also introduced a cuffless, high blood pressure risk screening feature. Although it cannot replace professional medical equipment, it can help us manage our blood pressure. For people like me who are somewhat overweight and in suboptimal health, it provides a great sense of security. It can be said that Huawei has put a lot of effort into the health experience of the Watch 5, and with the addition of the Health Plans feature, the health experience is now faster and smarter. The next major upgrade focuses on AI intelligence. First of all, the Watch 5 has added gesture controls, supporting two types of gestures. One is sliding down from the top of the knuckle, which allows you to switch between menus. The second is tap to confirm. By sliding and tapping your thumb and index finger together, you can perform blind operations with one hand. For example, when you don't want to be disturbed at work, or when you want to snooze a bit longer in the morning. In my actual experience, the recognition accuracy is quite high. It's also easy to get the hang of after a simple tutorial from the system. You can master it effortlessly. Secondly, the Watch 5 introduces an all-new XiaoYi, which for the first time integrates the Pangu and Deepak large models, and also combines professional sports and health models. It can analyze more than 20 types of sports metrics and nearly 200 health indicators. Its knowledge base is now broader. From everyday questions to specialized health concerns, it can easily handle and resolve them all. For anything on your wrist, in daily use, XiaoYi can carry out a series of complex operations for us through continuous commands. This truly frees up your hands. While exercising, we can directly control XiaoYi through voice commands without disrupting our workout rhythm. XiaoYi can also analyze our recent health status and provide suggestions. You can also try some interesting text-based explorations. What do you all think of XiaoYi this time? When it comes to sports, the Watch 5 hasn't fallen behind either. It supports IP69 and 5 ATM waterproof ratings, just like the GT series, and offers more than 100 different sports modes. It also supports offline maps. Compared to the previous generation, a new sports doodle mode has been added, so you can finally record your workout routes. Modes like golf, cross-country running, and freestyle have also been upgraded. In addition, the Watch 5 supports Star Flash technology, which offers lower latency and a longer, more stable signal transmission range, allowing for seamless coordination with devices like smartphones and headphones. At the same time, it also serves as a smart car key, enabling you to locate your car, control the locks, windows, air conditioning, and more all directly from your watch. All in all, as a brand new product in the Huawei Watch series, the Watch 5 truly lives up to the 2-year wait. On the hardware side, it features a self-developed SoC, while on the software side, it benefits from Harmony OS and AI support. In terms of functionality, it balances health, fitness, and smart features, making it a product that demonstrates both technical strength and genuine effort. To meet the needs of different users, Huawei has also introduced a 42mm dial version this time. It uses the same material as Rolex Oyster Steel, making the smaller watch more refined and elegant compared to the larger, more imposing model. What do you think of the Huawei Watch 5 this time? Feel free to discuss in the comment section. Alright, that's all for this Huawei Watch 5 hands-on experience. I hope this was helpful to you. Please feel free to follow, like, save, and share. This is me.